Hi there, Capricorn. How are you doing today? Welcome to your heart healing messages. And this is going to be looking at some heart healing that's needed right now when you get to this message. And it's timeless for Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. But this one is going to be quite specific. It will resonate within the first card. So when the heart healing card comes out, which we'll look at first, if that resonates, then it's likely that this is your reading and there's messages in here for you. If it doesn't resonate, then check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, other signs, because your messages might be in there. And we're going to have a little look at what's happened, what needs healing at the moment in the heart space, what happened. It could be a past or current situation. It's the energy that's quite strong with you that we're looking at. And we're going to get some advice from Spirit about moving forward and some guidance on what's needed for this heart healing to take place and move through. So let's have a look at what Spirit want to talk to you about today, Capricorn. Let's have a look. Okay, where do we need some healing in the heart space right now? We've got unseen heart. You are significant. So there's a feeling where you haven't been recognized, seen, felt seen, heard, understood. Could be that there's something around communication, really not being understood with words or with behavior, or there's a feeling where you have, it's kind of unreciprocated admiration for another or love for another. And this could be any type of relationship. This could be at work, this could be a romantic relationship or a family relationship, but it's a situation where you felt really unseen, and that's caused some pain, some deep pain in the heart space. Let's have a look at what happened with this situation. What happened with this situation that we need to be aware of? How did this occur, and what happened here, Capricorn, for this unseen heart to take place? Okay, let's look a little bit deeper. We have Ace of Swords, understanding. It's to do with communication. So where you were trying to communicate with someone, where you were trying to express yourself, there was a feeling of really not being understood in this situation. And we have Two of Swords, crossroads. Yeah, not knowing where to go, not knowing how else to explain ourselves or explain the situation, how we're feeling, our opinions. Seven of Wands, resilience. And we have Seven of Pentacles, vision. We have Three of Swords, heartbreak. I was feeling this card actually when the unseen heart came out. Ten of Wands, burdens. And let's get one more. Eight of Cups, introspection. Okay. This feels like a situation where we weren't, there's a couple of things that could have happened, but there's the energy of somebody not understanding us, not seeing us, and there's somebody, either you or this other person, has walked away. I feel like this is to do with one other. It's to do with specifically with how one person treated you. With the Ace of Swords coming out first, this is the Ace of Swords is the purity of thought, mind space, an idea. This is your, and where you might have felt unseen is where any of your ideas, your pieces of inspiration came up, where you communicated that out. It was kind of like just squashed by somebody or completely not seen by someone. And this person might not have realized that they were doing that, but it's like everything you wanted to do or say or express wasn't seen at all. And then you were in a bit of a crossroads with that, because you kind of had nowhere else to go. This person didn't see with the blindfold in traditional tarot, the Two of Swords somebody's blindfolded, can't see the emotion that's happening, can't see the direction they're going in, and it's kind of like just a cannot pass type of feeling. There is like a barrier that's been put up, and I feel like this barrier was because this person didn't think the same way as you, didn't have the same opinions as you, and therefore they didn't understand and didn't take the time to understand you. But and there's like a nurturing in different ways, both needing nurturing, both having very different core needs. For some of you, and this isn't going to resonate for everybody, but for some of you, this was a third party romantic situation where you had very strong feelings for somebody, and then there was somebody else in the mix where this other person walked away, or you walked away from them because of a third party in the situation. That's not going to resonate for everybody, but either way, there's this choice about going in a different direction, and no matter what you tried, no matter what you said, what you did, or what you tried to express, it just made, it's almost like it made things worse. It's like somebody got more confused, you got more confused, they perhaps got more confused, and it just ended up being a really heavy weight. Let's have a look at what was being activated in you through this period. What was being activated in you through this period, and coming out of it now? Because this is something that's happened in the past, or that the unseen heart experience is very recent, but it's this healing that's needed now to move through. It's kind of like the closure element we need, I feel. Let's have a look what was being activated in you specifically, viewer. Universal light. This is understanding your power. This is your star chakra. Really understanding your power, and your infiniteness. Infiniteness? That's not a word. Your infinite nature, I wanted to say. This is the divine consciousness energy coming through. This is a trusting that this redirection was a positive thing for you, but there's certainly pain around it. And we've got, yeah, personal power. This is your solar plexus chakra. This is you recognizing exactly what you're worth. And family. This is your root chakra. Yeah, who your family are, who your people are. This person or this situation, and this could be work situation for some of you, where you had a really close relationship perhaps with somebody in the office space, and they went a different way with a promotion or with a decision in some way, or you went in to a work scenario where you tried your absolute best at something and it wasn't seen. Somebody didn't understand. It's like but this was very subjective. It's like if just as an example to illustrate the energy I'm picking up on, if you had a open-ended essay to write an essay of your choice and your opinion, and you poured your heart and soul into this piece of work, into this essay, into this writing, and things you researched really deeply, things you felt really passionate about, you had breakthroughs with how you felt that you were communicating, you had a lot of inspiration, and you were really pleased and happy and felt positive about this piece of work, and somebody else has said no, but they gave you the wrong parameters in the first place. It's like somebody's criticized something, given you an open-ended question, and then criticized you for it, for the answer. And that this person didn't have appreciation for how you think, how you express, and the depth of where you came from. Okay, let's have a look at the energy that Spirit want us to move forward with now. What's the energy that Spirit are encouraging us to move forward with? What areas of life perhaps will be impacted now that this universal light, personal power, and this kind of family soul tribe energy is stronger in us? What do we need to be aware of? We've got Venus beloved. Oh, this is very beautiful energy. The beloved energy is unconditional love, and that's exactly what you gave, but didn't get in return. But this is also Spirit talking about truly, what do you love? What do you enjoy? What do you feel passionate about? What gives you pleasure? What do you find beautiful in another, in life in general? What else for Capricorn, please? Okay, let's see what else, what other areas, what other universal energy we need to be aware of here as we move forward. And we've got Gemini, cross-pollinate. So this is about feeding each other. This is about the ecosystem of any type of relationship. This is about giving and receiving. It's about if everybody gives unconditionally, everybody receives something as well. And it's not to give to receive anything, but it's just the ecosystem of what collaboration brings, of what just unconditional love brings. So this is, sorry, I don't know if I can't remember if I showed that to you. So I was just in the energy so much there. We have the duality here. There can be people like with Gemini being the twins, and it's not about the sign here, although it could be relevant for some, and Virgo could be relevant for some as well. It's not about, and with Gemini third house, this is all about communication as well. But this is about you being in communication where you can feed off of each other, where you can inspire each other, where you can listen and add value rather than listen to respond. And when we're in this cross-pollination, everything's helping everybody else. And with Gemini energy, with the twins, it's the duality element. So it doesn't have to match. It just needs to be understood and connected and bridged in a way that can then have this full circle. Whereas this felt very harsh energy, very, I want to say a little bit ruthless as well. And we've got Aries act. I feel like this is spirit saying to you, don't let what happened stop you from acting and moving towards where you do feel this depth of love, this unconditional love. Don't don't be afraid to move towards something where you're in your personal power and it feels like this family connection. Doesn't have to be family necessarily. This is the deep soul tribe, soul family kind of connection perhaps, or it could be family. It could be leaning on family for support through this situation as well. But really understanding the power of what family can bring, and that's this cross-pollination as well when we're all helping each other. Let's see what else we need to know about moving forward. What else do we need to know about moving forward with this beloved and this cross-pollinate and act? So with this Aries energy, this is all about courage. This is about being courageous. This is Aries energy is all about doing things that matter to you. It's about not about doing things to keep things in balance with anybody else. This is about your time to shine, your time to be courageous, your time to be a warrior. Oops. And with all of the personal power coming up with the solar plexus chakra and the star chakra, it's like a spiritually or some kind of inspired action. Yes, we've got the Queen of Swords, independence. This is a wonderful card to come out for you. This is where you know that your opinions, your voice matters. And this is the knowledge and the wisdom. This is listening as well. But this is you being independent, where you don't need anybody else's approval. You don't need anybody else to understand you. You are completely in your own certainty. You can communicate in ways that feel good to you. You can communicate and think. This is kind of healthy thinking as well, but think in ways that are productive. Whereas I feel like somebody else, the only thing that's coming to me is like squashed. What I'm hearing is squashed. Okay. What else for Capricorn, please? We're here somewhere. Let's have a look. There we go. The Emperor structure. Yes. So where we might have been feeling squashed before, we're building up a structure that is so stable it won't fall down now. Three of Cups celebrations. This is that family energy as well. Celebrating the freedom of being in your independence. Judgment, action. We've got action twice. Yeah. This is also when the judgment card comes out for me, it's spirit saying we recognize exactly how you dealt with this and the how genuine you were in your feelings, and karma will come back in your favor. Ten of Swords, conclusions. Yep. So anything that's been mentally heavy, mentally very difficult to deal with, and miscommunications, that's all going. Because we've got a lot of mind communication energy. Oops. Oh, I just turned two over. We're going to take both of those. And we've got the Ace of Wands and Temperance. So there's new beginnings. We don't need to be in defense mode anymore. There's something passionate that you want to take action on. This could be another person. This could be just being open to love in a romantic way, or being open to a new job or a new beginning in some way. And we've got, sorry, we've got Temperance, healing. This is the everything in moderation energy. But there's a time for healing, and there's a time for inner alchemy, almost, with this card. But this, with the Sagittarius energy, with the Temperance card, this is about being on your own adventure, being spontaneous, acting without necessarily having to have a whole plan, but acting towards something that you feel really excited about. And that in itself is healing. So healing, moving through where we've felt unseen. What helps that, and what Spirit's saying is the healing for that, is the action that we take forward. And that's all about something that we feel passionate about, this new beginning, and this fire energy, this taking action, because we know that not everything is how this situation will be, has been. Okay, where are we going now, Spirit? Let's have a look at just some, maybe some mantras, some words of wisdom here that we can carry through as we are in this healing stage here. Yeah, there was a lot of cold energy. There we go. And let's see, what do we have here for you, Capricorn? My mind creates a reflection of my physical world. I am at peace. So this is about calming the inner with the mind, calming the mind space, calming the thoughts. But also, for some of you, this is about getting rid of things in your physical space that perhaps hold on to this memory. I release old burdens and expectations of love. I am free to choose with confidence. We are in this confident energy. The Queen of Swords is incredibly confident, moves with confidence, speaks with confidence, also very comfortable and powerful in silence with the Queen of Swords. So just knowing that even in your silence, you're powerful. And with this energy here, the old burdens of perhaps feeling like you might need to over-explain yourself or prove yourself in some way, we're not doing that anymore. We know that the right people will understand us in the way that we express ourselves. I choose to transform my life, resolving past issues with strength, courage, and willpower. That's all this Aries energy. And for some of you, family might be helping with this process, really helping you see that you have all of this courage and this power inside of you, and this beautiful universal light. I am clear and open to receive miracles. Yes, I feel Spirit don't want you to shut your heart off. Because of this situation that's made you feel very unseen. And that can be extremely painful when we feel not seen, not heard, not understood. I mean, sometimes the kindest thing we can do for somebody is just to help them feel seen and heard. Even if we don't necessarily understand, or we haven't been through the same thing as somebody, just being there and just being just unconditional space for someone can be the most healing thing. And quite often there's not necessarily advice needed. It's just being with somebody while they're going through a process. And I feel this is your family. It's the people that will do that for you, because that's what you would do for somebody else. Okay, let's get some heart messages now for you. What do we need to know about heart space right now? What do we need to know about some heart space energy to move forward with, Capricorn? Tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. Exactly. So where somebody has been not tolerant, you understand the pain and hurt that can cause, and you understand that this person had the healing comes from understanding this person was stuck in their ways for a reason, and that was not your problem. And they didn't have any tolerance, but you're choosing to have tolerance. That's what this judgment card is about. Where are we here? The judgment card is spirit recognizing that you do have that tolerance, and even if you don't understand something, you will absolutely hear it out, and you don't have to agree. Whereas I feel like with this person here, they were so set in their ways and of their own agenda, it was never going to work, no matter who they were in this kind of connection with, or this communication with. And we've got detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. Exactly. So with this beloved, this is really moving past what we think love is, and experiencing what we know love to be in this universal light. And that's what is igniting your personal power here. So it's just detaching from, perhaps this person had very harsh opinions, that, and you still think, or you still hold on to those opinions in some way. You hold on to what this person said, or consider that maybe it might be true. I feel like if that is the case for you, Capricorn, I feel like this is spirit saying no, that's not the case. It's their kind of truth, but it's not your truth. Just if that resonates. Let's get some final words of guidance for you. We have Moose Wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. Yeah. You have very sacred, strong ethics, morals, ways of being with others that is very special, because you come from this place of wisdom and understanding that somebody else didn't understand. I do feel like your depth was not understood. And we've got Humpback Whale Singer. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. And we've got personal power here. There's something with personal power and this new beginning, this new inspired idea, this action that spirit's encouraging you to take. So it could be something you're feeling really strong to do, but you perhaps feel nervous about it just because of the energy that's with you at the moment, with this unseen heart healing that needs to take place. But the healing comes from understanding that your family is your family, understanding what you want family to be, your understanding of family, and taking action forward, creating. I feel like this independence and this structure come really naturally for you. There's celebrations here as well, and there's so much action forward in the most beautiful way. Okay, Capricorn, I hope that you found some guidance in the messages today about what might need healing in the heart space, and help you move through this experience with some of Spirit's guidance. Thank you for watching the reading with me as always, and I will catch you next time. Take care.